Assalamualaikum. My name is Mohammad Vakar and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you all are doing good. This video is going to be about spouse visa because as you all know the admission process in Norway is open these days and a lot of you guys are applying with your spouse or with your partners, and I have been getting a lot of messages how you can apply with the spouse and what are the requirements and what is the amount of the bank statement that you have to show when you're applying for a spouse visa. Because I'm not eligible to talk about this, so I have a friend of mine who just came to Norway on the spouse visa, and we are going to answer your questions from him. So let's start the video. Usman bhai, would you like to please introduce yourself first?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Usman Mahmood. I belong to Lahore, Pakistan, and we came here 2 months ago on spouse visa. My wife is a student and we moved here with a family of four individuals. We have 2 kids.
Okay, thank you, Usman bhai. Now, since you came on the spouse visa, so I thought you were the right person to talk about this. Can you please walk us briefly through the requirements of a spouse visa first? What are the documented requirements?
Okay, first we need to have the spouse or the student should have the admission granted, and then there are some certain documents that must be submitted with the application. Those documents for the student are like the passport, the use pages. There are 2 photographs. There is like family registration certificate FRC, the CNIC and its photocopies, family form, certificate of matric and FSC and bachelor, and if there is
all the degrees.
All the degrees.
Yeah.
And those are the basic requirements for the student.
Yeah.
For the spouse, there will be a cover letter, 2 photographs, FRC, Nikah translation.
Yeah, marriage certificate.
Marriage certificate. No, there will be the Nikah which we sign.
The original Nikah.
The original Nikah. It's English translation, and there is a marriage registration certificate which has been issued by the Nadra.
Okay.
So all the three documents are must for the family visa, and all these documents must be registered by Ministry of Foreign Affairs. That we'll discuss later.
Yeah.
Other than that, there is a birth certificate, CNIC, and the reference person passport copies, and family forms and the bank statement.
Okay, so these are all the requirements.
These are all the requirements. So if a couple is applying only like 2 persons, then these are the requirements. But if they have a child or 2 child, then the additional documents will be 2 photographs, like the photographs for the child, passport copies of the child, birth certificate, FRC or CRC. CRC is another document which is child registration certificate that was issued by the Nadra.
Okay.
But in case the CRC is not available, then FRC will be substitute. Then the reference person, passport copies, and family forms in a bank statement.
Who is the reference person?
Reference person is the main person who got the
admission.
The admission.
Okay, so while we're walking through the video, we will be talking about a student, the person who got the visa, the student status in the country, and then the spouse who is going to come on the spouse visa. Yeah. So these are the 2 terms that we will use in the video.
The student will also always be referred as a reference person.
Reference person. Okay, perfect. Okay, then Usman bhai, since you mentioned the bank statement, and this is I think the most confusing thing for the people who want to come to Norway. Can you please briefly walk us through what are the bank statement requirements for the students? I think it is the same, but what is this bank statement requirement for the spouse and if they have child? Okay,
for the student, the total requirement which was updated last year, it was 126 something thousand NOK. That must be transferred after the admission to the university account. The same amount should be shown in the bank with the application of the admission. Okay. Once admission has been granted and the visa process for the family starts, then the family has to show 287,000 NOK. Out of it, the 126 was already transferred.
Okay.
So the remaining 150 something, that must be present in the reference person account, the student. This is very important thing to note. The amount for the family must be available in the reference person account, not the spouse bank account. Yes.
Okay, and what is the bank statement requirement for children?
Okay, there is no bank statement requirement for the children. No matter if you have one child or more, the bank statement requirement will stay same.
Okay, it's only for the spouse and the student.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay, then can you please tell us the procedure of the visa application?
Okay, the visa application procedure is like if you are applying like together, all the family members go one time and they submit all the document that we discussed earlier to the VFS office.
To the VFS.
And then they'll issue a receipt with the confirmation and all the reference.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the process. And after usually but if you apply it like separately, then the process differs.
Okay, perfect. But when do the spouse and the student apply for the visa? Before they get the admission, after they get the admission, before sending them out? Because this is gonna be confusing.
Yes, of course. You have to wait for your admission decision, and once that admission is granted, then you have a limited time to transfer the fund and apply for the visa. So for transferring for the visa application, you need to transfer the fund before. Then you need to wait for the confirmation from the university. That confirmation will be attached with the visa application.
Okay, so while we walk through the procedure and the requirements, please mention some of the most common mistakes that people usually make when they apply for the visa.
Okay, most common mistake which I have seen in my experience is that family documents must be tested by Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
Okay, all the documents.
All the documents.
Okay.
But usually when people don't like realize that this is very important, I happen to call the Norway embassy, Abu Dhabi, to reiterate this, and they enforce that they need to see all the documents must be registered by Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
Okay.
So that is very important. Another important thing is that the family registration certificate for the spouse and the accompanied spouse to husband wife, the FRC will be 4 FRC, one before marriage and one after marriage for both spouses, husband and wife. So total there will be 4 FRCs.
Okay. Interesting. And any other mistake that people can avoid?
Yes, bank statement. Bank statement, the amount should stay in the bank account until you receive the visa decision. There is no like it is very important to keep your fund in the bank by the time you receive your decision.
Okay, so you should not take out the money or add more money in the account. Okay, perfect. Okay, then let's talk about what is the visa fees requirement for the spouse and the reference person, which is student, and also for the children.
Okay, the student visa fees is like 4,900 NOK. Spouse is 10,500, and the children, for children there is no visa fees.
Okay, that's interesting. And how much time they usually take to grant the visa?
That is a bit trickier question because it varies from case to case. It varies from the country you're applying, but usually if you are applying like together, you'll get the visa together.
Okay, Usman bhai, then let's talk about the spouse job opportunities. I mean, for the student or the reference person, I know it's going to be the same because he's on a student status, so he cannot work full time. But what are the requirements or the job opportunities for a spouse?
Actually, the spouse visa is like a work permit. So when the spouse come here, he has the full right to work as like a full-time employee.
Okay.
So he can work in his field. He can do odd job or anything, whatever he finds.
Yeah.
So for the spouse, the sky is the limit and everything is open. He can go out and try his luck.
Okay, perfect. Okay, then I think these are the questions that I had in mind, but anything else you would like to mention before we wrap up the video?
Of course, there are some things that are very important to understand, because when you are moving with the family, the main thing is that you need to bring a lot of stuff with you.
Yeah.
So always try to get that flight which allows you the maximum luggage.
Yeah.
This is point number 1. Okay, if you are coming with the children, try to bring warm clothes, more warm clothes, because here the
temperature is
weather
quite
condition
low.
is totally very different.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, all the things that you already bought,
Yeah.
it's better to bring it here.
Yeah.
Because when you come here and you go to the market, you don't have a job and you find it very the cost, you find it like very exorbitant, and all the things are like very expensive.
Yeah.
So these are the things that must be taken care of before like moving here.
Perfect. So thank you so much, Usman bhai, for your precious time and walking us through all the requirements for spouse visa. I think this video is going to be a great source of information for all the applicants who are planning to apply with their spouse.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
It's nice pleasure.
Yeah. So I hope you find this video informative, and if it is so, please like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you have any more questions, please feel free to comment it down, or I have mentioned Usman bhai's Instagram. You can contact him directly as well. And saying so, until next time, Allah Hafiz.
Allah.